Hello, you guys. This is your boy Marco from Dreaming in Fashion, and today we're just going to talk about a couple of things that I saw that was going on within the fashion industry last night. Well, not last night. I take that back. I got my days mixed up here. Over last week. So we're just going to talk about a couple of topics that I was kind of following, and things that people posted on social media that they kind of had an opinion about. So here's some of my opinion about some of those things, and I'll be coming to you guys weekly on a weekly basis, just coming in just talking to you about different things that I find, like I said, on social media, whether it be online, whether it be music, whether it be art, whether it be fashion, and just discussing my opinion or my viewpoint on it, if you will. So first up on the list is Anna Wintour. Said that she only recognizes Michelle Obama as the first lady. She actually said that she admires her. I think that it's funny that she's not seeing it for Melania Trump at all. She said that Michelle Obama is doing something great for people. She said she's the woman that's doing stuff great for people, and that's the only person, as far as the first lady goes, that she recognizes. However, what about Jackie Kennedy Onassis? She was a bad girl when she was alive. Alright, so next up on my list, we're going to talk about Beyonce's Spirit video. I'm going to talk about the fashions. Seemed like she had a lot of different designers that worked on that video. I know that it was styled by Zarina Akers. Also, some other people that had their hand in it was Mason Valentino, Bizarre Fetish Couture, aka Venus Prototype, Tangoro Studios with their complete Cicero brass face piece, Norma Kamali, that yellow cutout jersey dress, that was the most fabulous look. I really love that. Shahar Avnet, the pink on pink look. The Deviant La Vi, the red rope. I guess it was a type of look like the red color scene. Then there was the beaded ivory gown by Mason Alexandrine. It was hand embellished with Cowrie Shelley's by Alex Navarro's designs, and paired without I don't know how to pronounce this word. You guys, maybe you can help me. It's Cowrie. Cowrie. Shell chain harness by celebrity favorite Laura Dewitt. So those are just some of the designers that were affiliated with that whole concept of the video. That's a lot of names. Some of them I still didn't name here. I really like the concept of the video, but of course some people saying that there's speculations allegedly that some of the concept was stolen from another African artist that already previously done something similar to that. But who knows? But with Beyonce, she always use other people's stuff, I guess, per se. But I just hope that she comes out and say that she was inspired by. Maybe I could be wrong. You guys comment and let me know, or reach out to me and let me know. Next up on my list, so this next person that I'm going to talk about is somebody who I think that is becoming, like, she's underground, but I think that she could be a staple within the fashion community if they give her a chance. That is Diva Devana. I've been watching her for years. Maybe since like 2006, 2007, when she was a little girl and she was in all these balls in New York, and she was winning balls and she was taking out heavy hitters at a young age. I just think that she's an amazing, talented model. She walks for the guys, and I just think she doesn't get enough credit as she should. I know that she's a little short to be a runway model, different things like that, but that walk is killer. But so if you guys haven't saw Diva Devana, make sure that you guys go and check her out on Instagram. Just go on YouTube and type in Diva Devana and watch some of her videos when she was a young girl. She was a bad girl. All right, next up on my list. Oh, this is a feud that's been going on. Well, not even a feud. This is something that's been going on for a while. Tyra Banks talks about Naomi and how she felt jealous of Tyra. Just how she felt like Naomi was felt jealous by like taking her spot. Basically, I guess Tyra was saying that Naomi was thinking that, oh, it's only room for one black girl model in this industry, and hey, and Naomi was like, yeah, and it's me. So this feud has been going on for a while. If you ask me who I am a fan of, I will tell you that I am a fan of Tyra Banks. I love whenever she models. You know, she has great facial expressions. Whenever you can feel her energy through her theatrics, like through her face. You know, you can tell. You know what I mean? Naomi has a killer body. I just don't understand why they were feuding back then like that. But I guess, you know, like they said, Naomi was like, oh, there's only room for one black girl in this industry. So, next on my fashion list here, we're going to talk about Pose. So, if any of you guys are watching Pose on FX, or if you haven't seen it, I suggest that you go onto FX or your on demand or wherever you watch your source of entertainment. And check out the show Pose that comes on FX every Tuesday. It is a great show, you know. Since I started watching it from season 1, I've really loved the fashion concepts that they've been always bring us every single week. So this last particular week was the episode of Love and Need. So basically, when they had like the ceremony for all the patients that had passed away from HIV, passed away from AIDS, they had like a little singing competition. Billy Porter, when he first came out with that silver long sequin train cape tuxedo jacket type ordeal, oh, it was stunning. And then we had the nurse who sung her song, and I was first time I ever saw her in like all those metallic green sequins, that dress and just the cut, it was just everything. And let's not forget that our only mother Electra Abundance, who, you know, at the protest for, you know, Blanca, she came out, she said the only reason why I came out, I needed to be seen in this outfit. I thought that was hilarious. Alright. So next up on my list, some people may not agree with this particular person and their concept. Well, just not their concept, but their style. But for the past couple of months, I've been watching Michelle Williams. Her stylist Jay Bolin has really stepped her fashion game up. Seems like every week on a weekly basis, you know, she's taking these glam photos out in the streets of Dallas. And she's just been show stopping, you know, and she's been showing up at award shows with some really dope looks, and you know, she's really like becoming into her own, and I really enjoy it. Some people don't see it for Michelle, but you know, I always rooted for Michelle. I think she's an underdog. I think that she's underrated. It's just good to see her kind of being in her own lane and just kind of doing her own thing. So I really admire like her fashion and her style and what she has going on right now. And remember, the stylist is Jay Bolin, you guys. If you want to check him out, I'm sure she's tagged him on her pictures. So just go to her page and take a look. So next up on my list, so this particular person, I was telling a friend of mine that I used to have a little bit of respect about this particular person, or for this particular person, but I didn't know a lot about him. But I guess after hearing this whole thing with Gucci and how they've hired him and how they're basically using him for his designs and different things like that, it just kind of made me feel like, is he selling himself out? So the person that I'm speaking of is no other than Dapper Dan. He's been on all these, you know, like all these radio interviews with all these different people, The Breakfast Club, Hot 97. There was an article in Vogue. Well, basically, he was just saying that, you know, nobody was going to buy his clothes. No black people was going to support him and what he does. But my thing is, Dapper Dan, your name is a household name on its own. Kind of like what Charlamagne the God was kind of saying. You should just come out with a line of stuff for yourself, and you know, sell that type of stuff. I just think that Dapper Dan, I know that he's from an older generation, different things like that, but I just really feel like he is a household name. His name is a name by itself, and I think that if he stepped out and did his own thing, I think that we as consumers may, step up and support him. Not all of us can afford $6,000 outfits though, but I would say if he created a collection that was more along the lines of a better type of brand collection, but it was still kind of like dope stuff at a decent price range, I think that we would support and buy, of course. But at the same time, he's going on all these interviews and all the things that he's saying about, that black people wasn't going to support him, that they would never support him. I don't know. It's just kind of like you selling your soul for clothes. I couldn't do that. All right. Well, guys, that was just my brief, fashion, just things I had on my list that I wanted to talk about from last week that I saw, across my social media timelines. So, if you guys see something that you would like me to talk about or that's fashion related, please send it to me. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube, but reach out to me, and also make sure you guys let me know what you think, since I'm just not starting this should be fun. I'm gonna see if I can do this weekly. Please make sure that you send your comments to me, just give me your feedback. All right, until next time, continue to dream in fashion.